Hey everyone, that media guy here, and as of this month, VeggieTales is officially 30 years old. I would say that this calls for a retrospective, but, well, I kind of built my entire channel around that, so what else can I do to signify this historic moment? Well, if you saw the title of the video, then you can probably figure out where I am going with this, so I will keep this part short. Simply put, VeggieTales has some amazing songs, and I wanted to highlight the best of the bunch here. But how to figure out which ones are the best? Well, I turned to the VeggieTales Music Archive. They ranked every single VeggieTales song in a video that I think is highly underrated, and while the top 30 songs in their list would not match what would be the top 30 songs in my list were I ever to make one, the general consensus seems to be that that ranking is a good one. So, for your viewing pleasure, I will present to you the 30 best songs from VeggieTales from a channel that has listened to every single one. Thank you so much for watching, click the red button to subscribe, and happy 30th birthday, VeggieTales! Here is the celebration that you have rightfully earned.
If you like to talk to tomatoes, if a squash can make you smile, if you like to waltz with potatoes, up and down the produce aisle, have we got a show for you. VeggieTales, 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 VeggieTales. Broccoli, celery, gotta be VeggieTales. Lima beans, collard greens, peachy keen, VeggieTales. Cauliflower, sweet and sour, half an hour, VeggieTales. There's never ever 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 a show like VeggieTales. There's never ever 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 a show like VeggieTales. It's time for VeggieTales.
So when I'm lying in my bed and the furniture starts creeping, I'll just laugh and say, hey, cut that out and get back to my sleeping, 'cause I know that God's the biggest and he's watching all the while. So when I get scared, I'll think of him and close my eyes and smile.
God is bigger than the boogeyman. He's bigger than Godzilla or the monsters on TV. Oh, God is bigger than the boogeyman, and he's watching out for you and me.
So are you frightened? No, not really.
Are you worried?
Not a bit. I know whatever's gonna happen, that God can handle it.
I'm sorry that I scared you when you saw me on TV.
Well, that's okay, 'cause now I know that God is taking care of me.
God is bigger than the boogeyman. He's bigger than Godzilla or the monsters on TV. Oh, God is bigger than the boogeyman, and he's watching out for you and me.
One more time.
God is bigger than the boogeyman. He's bigger than Godzilla or the monsters on TV. Oh, God is bigger than the boogeyman, and he's watching out for you and me. He's watching out for you and me. Watching.
Out for you and me. Yeah.
Oh no, what we gonna do? The king likes Daniel more than me and you. Oh no, what we gonna do? We gotta get him out of here. Oh no, what we gonna do? The king likes Daniel more than me and you. Oh no, what we gonna do? We gotta get him out of here. We could throw him
The king likes
in
Daniel
the
more than me
dungeon.
and
We
Oh no, what
could
we
let
gonna
him
do? We gotta get him out of here.
We
Oh no,
could
what we
drag
gonna do?
him
The
to
king likes
the
Daniel more than me.
ocean.
Oh
Have
no,
him
what we gonna do?
eaten
We gotta get him
by
out
a
of here.
whale.
Or we could throw him in the tigers, let him float a while, then we'll all sit back and watch him meet a hungry crocodile. We could put him on a camel's back and send him off to with a cowboy hat without a brim, a boot without a spur. Or we could give him jelly donuts, take them all away, or we could fill his ears with cheese balls and his nostrils with sorbet. We could use him as a footstool or a table to play Scrabble on, then tie him up and beat him up and throw him out of Babylon.
Or
Yeah? Oh. I like it. It's sneaky. And it just might
work.
We could use him as a footstool or a table to play Scrabble on, then tie him up and beat him up and throw him out of Babylon.
You know that in love we can forgive. It is the only way to live. Obey God and see that we can live in harmony. Since God has forgiven us, it's true. You forgive me, I'll forgive you. I'm gonna start to show forgiveness from my heart.
Oh, Doctor! Right, if only there was a way for us to get back home.
Yeah. Well, at least we're all friends again. Hey, has anybody seen the professor?
Nope.
Wah!
Hey, do you like it? I made it entirely out of bamboo and coconuts. Pretty good, huh? Well, climb aboard.
Hey, Bob.
Yeah, Larry.
Next summer, let's just sell lemonade, like everyone else.
That sounds like a good idea.
You know that in love we can forgive. Hey man, it is the only way to live. Obey God and see that we can live in harmony. Since God has forgiven us, it's true. You forgive me, I'll forgive you. I'm gonna start to show forgiveness from my heart. So do your part and show forgiveness from your heart.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry. The part of the
Hit it, boys. Have you ever seen a boy with funny clothes? A girl with braces on her teeth or freckles on her nose? Some kids call them oddballs. Some kids call them weird.
Is it my imagination, or does Aunt Ruth have a beard?
God makes lots of people in all colors, shapes, and sizes. He loves them very much, and what we need to realize is that calling people names because they're different is wrong. Instead, we need to look on them in love and sing this song. I can be your friend. I can be your friend. Any day in any weather. Or we can be friends and play together.
Yeah, we're all pretty different. Some are skinny, some are stout.
But the inside is the part that we're supposed to care about.
Aye, that's where we got feelings that are very much the same.
And so instead of weirdo, I think friend's a better name.
I can be your friend. I can be your friend. If your hair is red or yellow, we can have lunch. I'll share my jello. I can be your friend. I can be your friend. It's okay if we are different. We can still play 'cause I can be your friend.
Good morning, George. How are you? I hope you're feeling fine. I'd love to stay and talk, but it's almost 8 o'clock and I haven't got the time. See you later, because we work real hard at the chocolate factory. We start at 8 and we don't get lunch till 3. I gotta drive a truck to make a buck so I can send it home to my family.
Well, now you are in trouble. Your time card is a wreck. It's almost 8:02. I'll tell Nezzer that you're late and he'll take it from your check.
Yes, Mr. Lunt.
Oh, yes, we work real hard at the chocolate factory.
Excuse me, Mr. Lunt, but I've got an injury.
Now get back on the line. You'll be just fine. With all this work to do, we've got no time for sympathy.
We used to be so happy.
We used to laugh and run.
Now there's no time to play, 'cause we gotta work all day, and it isn't very fun.
I'm Rack.
I'm Jack.
I'm Benny.
We work here in the plant. We'd like to take a break, for goodness sake. But Mr. Nazar says you can't.
We all need a vacation. Our schedule is severe. We're getting very tired, but stopping gets us fired, so we'll have to stay right here. Because we work real hard at the chocolate factory. We start at 8 and we don't get lunch till 3. We work the whole week through to make a buck or two, so we can send them home to our families. Someday they'll come and join us. We'll live in harmony. We hope that day is near. Until then, you'll find us here at the Nether Chocolate Factory.
The bunny song is how all my employees will show just how much they love the bunny. How nothing is more important than the bunny. How they do anything for the bunny. And it goes something like this. The bunny, whoa, I love the bunny. I don't love my soup or my bread, just the bunny. The bunny, yeah, I love the bunny. I gave everything that I had for the bunny. I don't want no health food when it's time to feed. A big bag of bunnies is all that I need. I don't want no buddies to come out and play. I'll sit on my sofa, eat bunnies all day. I won't eat no beans, and I won't eat tofu. That stuff is for sissies, but bunnies are cool.
I don't want no pickles, I don't want no honey. I just want a plate and a fork and a bunny. I don't want a tissue and my nose is runny. I just want a plate and a fork and a bunny. I don't want to tell you a joke that is funny. I just want a plate and a fork and a bunny. I don't want to play on a day that is sunny. I just want a plate and a fork and a bunny. I don't want no pickles, I don't want no honey. I just want a plate and a fork and a bunny. I don't want a tissue and my nose is runny. I just want a plate and a fork and a bunny. I don't want to tell you a joke that is funny.
Yeah, I love the bunny. I gave everything that I had for the bunny.
My mommy always told me to do what's right, to wash behind my ears and try to be polite. You see, she loves me so.
That's beautiful.
It's why she tells me what I need to know.
I got a lot of respect for that woman.
But sometimes when I'm playing with a buddy or two, they're doing things I know I'm not supposed to do.
Do you go along, even though the things they do are wrong?
I remember stand
up, stand up.
for what you believe in, believe in, believe in God.
He's the one to back you up.
We'll stand with you.
When everybody tells you that you gotta be cool, remember what you learned in church and Sunday school. Just check it out. The Bible tells us what it's all about.
Oh, you know that's right.
So if you have a question, go ask your dad.
And he can tell you if a thing is good or bad. You'll make their day. If you remember what your parents say.
What they say?
They told us
Stand up
for what you believe in. Believe in, believe in God.
He's the one to back you up.
We'll stand with you. I'll
Stand up
for what you believe in. Believe in, believe in God.
He's the one to back you up.
We'll stand with you. He'll stand with you.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Laddie, the part of the show where Laddie comes out and sings a silly song. One day, while talking with Dr. Archibald, Laddie confronts one of his deepest fears.
If my lips ever left my mouth, packed a bag and headed south, that'd be too bad. I'd be so sad.
I see, that'd be too bad. You'd be so sad.
That'd be too bad.
Alrighty.
If my lips said adios, I don't like you, I think you're gross, that'd be too bad. I might get mad.
That'd be too bad. You might get mad.
That'd be too bad.
Fascinating.
If my lips moved toodaloo, left a mess and took my tooth, that'd be too bad. I'd call my dad.
Oh dear, that'd be too bad. You'd call your dad.
That'd be too bad.
Hold it! Did you say your father? Fascinating! So what you're saying is, if your lips left you...
That'd be too bad, I'd be so sad, I might get mad, I'd call my dad, that'd be too bad.
That'd be too bad.
That'd be too bad.
Why?
'Cause I love my lips. Beedly-bap-bop-beedle-bop-boo, eeby-dap-bop-boo-ba-da-boo-bow. Yabba-dap-bop-dee-ba-bow-boom-bum, deedle-bop-bop-dow. Yabba-dabba-dab-ba-beedle-bop-bum,
Oh my, this is more serious than I thought. Laddie, what do you see here?
That looks like a lip.
What about this?
It's a lip.
And this?
It's a lip, it's a lip, it's a lip, 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 it's a lip, it's a lip, it's a lip, 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 it's a lip, it's a lip, it's a lip, 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 lip.
Laddie, tell me about your childhood.
When I was just 2 years old, I left my lips out in the cold and they turned blue. What could I do?
Oh dear, they turned blue. What could you do?
Oh, they turned blue.
I see.
On the day I got my tooth, I had to kiss my great Aunt Ruth. She had a beard, and it felt weird.
My, she had a beard and it felt weird.
She had a beard.
Oh.
10 days after I turned 8, got my lips stuck in a gate. My friends all laughed, and I just stood there until the fire department came and broke the lock with a crowbar, and I had to spend the next 6 weeks in lip rehab with this kid named Oscar who got stung by a bee right on the lip, and we couldn't even talk to each other until the 5th week because both of our lips were so swollen, and when he did start speaking, he just spoke Polish, and I only knew like 3 words in Polish, except now I know 4 because Oscar taught me the word for lip. Usta.
Your friends all laughed. Usta. How do you spell that?
I don't know.
So what you're saying is that when you were young...
They turned blue, what could I do? She had a beard and it felt weird, my friends all laughed. Woofda!
I'm confused.
I love my lips!
This has been Silly Songs with Laddie. Tune in next time to hear Laddie say...
Have I ever told you how I feel about my nose?
Oh, look at the time.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Laddie, the part of the show where Laddie comes out and sings a silly song. Joining Laddie are Pa Grape and Mr. Lunt, who together make up the infamous gang of scallywags, the pirates who don't do anything.
We are the pirates who don't do anything. We just stay at home and lie around. And if you ask us to do anything, we'll just tell you we don't do anything.
Well,
Well, I've never been to Greenland, and I've never been to Denver, and I've never buried treasure in St. Louis or St. Paul, and I've never been to Moscow, and I've never been to Tampa, and I've never been to Boston in the pool.
'Cause we're the pirates who don't do anything. We just stay home and lie around. And if you ask us to do anything, we'll just tell you we don't do anything. And I never hoist the mainstay, and I never swab the poop deck, and I never veer to starboard, 'cause I never sail at all. And I've never walked the gangplank, and I've never owned that parrot, and I've never been to Boston in the fall. 'Cause we're the pirates who don't do anything. We just stay home and lie around. And if you ask us to do anything, we'll just tell you we don't do anything. Well, I've never plucked a rooster, and I'm not too good at ping pong, and I've never thrown my mashed potatoes up against the wall, and I've never kissed a chipmunk, and I've never gotten head lice, and I've never been to Boston in the fall.
Huh? What are you talking about? What's a rooster and mashed potatoes have to do with being a pirate?
Hey, that's right. We're supposed to sing about piratey things. Oh.
And who's ever kissed a chipmunk? That's just nonsense. Why even bring it up? Am I right? What do you think?
I think you look like Captain Crunch.
Huh? No, I don't.
Do too.
Do not.
You're making me hungry.
That's it. You're walking the plank.
Says who?
Says the cabin. That's who.
Oh, yeah? Aye, aye, Captain Crunch.
Arrgh!
Yikes! And I've never licked a spark plug, and I've never sniffed a stink bug, and I've never painted daisies on a big red rubber ball, and I've never bathed in yogurt, and I don't look good in leggings.
You just don't get it.
And we've never been to Boston in the fall.
Pass the chips. Who's got the remote control?
Here it is. Time for Geraldo.
It's definitely time for Wapna.
Oh, I don't like this show. Hey, look. I found a quarter.
Alfred, I've got work to do. Consider our game postponed.
Suction ears. There's no need to panic, 'cause this guy's manic, and you know that'll save the day. You need a hand, he's right there on the double. Hey, hey, he's on the way. Purple and yellow, he's one super fellow. Larry, he's our man. Lean and mean, green machine. Howard he goes. He's our man.
Hello, boys.
Where do you turn when this world needs a hero? A man with style and plungers on his hair. It's easy to prove he's just one of the grooviest cats that you'll ever know. It's plain to see, in fashion he's no zero. At the wheel of the LarryMobile, a purple and yellow, he's one super fellow. Come on, Larry. Super dude, lean and mean, green machine. Superhero, he's our man. Out of sight, Vegemite.
Why didn't you tell me that before I jumped on his head?
Long may the voice of freedom
Drop the asparagus!
Why don't you come and make me, little purple man?
If that's the way it's gotta be! Alfred, What kind of weapon systems do we have?
I've thought of all sorts of wonderful new ideas. Unfortunately, I haven't had time to make them yet.
Well, there's only one thing left to do.
What? What are you doing?
What I should have done all along. Super suctioneers away! I am that hero!
Groove it, Larry. You're out of sight. You're looking great. Fashion great. LarryBoy, Larry. Oh, Larry, you're leading me. You're a green machine. You're Larry.
Look, Alfred, I've been driving around all day. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I've got to go to the bathroom. This suit is very constricting. I'm coming home now.
Green machine. Looking great. Fashion plate. Out of sight.
Dynamite!
It's time? It's time?
Did he just say it's time?
We didn't have a lot of fun in the desert. We didn't have a lot of fun in the sand. Well, saddle up your cow and go behind us now.
Because we're going to the promised land.
For years I've eaten nothing but manna. A dish that is filling but bland.
But now we're on our way.
I'll have a cheese souffle. Because we're going to the promised land. And in the promised land, it's gonna be so grand. We'll have our fill from the grill as much as we can stand. It'll be so great, oh, we can hardly wait. Cause we're going to the promised land.
The dining was Lucy with Moses, but we'll be feasting with Josh in command.
I'd like a taco, please, and some panos and cheese.
Because we're going to the promised land. And in the promised land, it's gonna be so grand. We'll have our fill from the grill as much as we can stand. It'll be so great, oh, we can hardly wait. Cause we're going to the promised land. And in the promised land, it's gonna be so grand. We'll have our fill from the grill as much as we can stand. It'll be so great.
Put waffles on my plate.
Cause we're going to the promised land.
I hear it's flowing with milk and honey.
Sounds sticky.
Cause we're going to the promised land. Yeah, we're going to the promised land. Cause we're going to the promised land.
Keep walking, but you won't knock down our wall. Keep walking, but she isn't gonna fall. It's plain to see your brains are very small. To think walking will be knocking down our wall.
You silly little pickle. You silly little peas. You think that walking around will bring this city to its knees? The awesome powers of this wall we've clearly demonstrated. But out here in the hot, hot sun, perhaps you're dehydrated? Pity them, Philippe. Mais oui, Jean-Claude, mais oui. Won't you join me in my irritating little song?
It would be an honor. Keep walking, but you will knock down our wall. Keep walking, but she isn't gonna fall. It's plain to see your brains are very small. To think walking will be knocking down our wall. Keep walking, but you will knock down our wall. Keep walking, but she isn't gonna fall. It's plain to see your brains are very small. To think walking will be knocking down our wall. It's plain to see. Your brains are very small. To think walking will be knocking down our wall.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song.
There lived a man so long ago, his memories but faint. Was not admired, did not inspire, like president or saint. But people came from far and near with their afflicted pets for a special cure. They knew for sure wouldn't come from other vets. Whoa!
This is a song for your poor sick penguin. He's got a fever and his toes are blue. But if I sing to your poor sick penguin, he will feel better in a day or two. Yodeling, 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 yaddy, 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 yaddy.
In case you haven't heard, here's a couple penicillin for your sickly Arctic void.
No skeptic could explain just how, nor could one of three, but the wondrous deeds that went on in that little alpine hut. Some would stand in silence while some just scratched their scalps for the curious ways of the yodeling veterinarian of the Alps. Whoa!
Good news on the penguin, Doc. He's up and kicking.
For your pregnant kitty, she's looking nauseous and a weak path too. But if I sing to your pregnant kitty, she will feel better in a day or two. Yodely, 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 yodely.
Jump in your car, drive into the city, buy a jug of milk for your nauseated kitty.
The practice grew, their profits flew until one fateful day, when a nurse who did assist the doc asked for a raise in pay. The doctor pondered this a while, sat back and scratched his scalp, then said,
No way, Jose.
to the nurse of the yodeling veterinarian of the Alps. Whoa!
Good news on the kitty, Doc. She's feeling great. 6 kittens, named one after you.
This is the fun for your bear trap teddy. He looks uncomfy, think I'd be too. But if I sing to your bear trap teddy, he will feel better in a day or two. Yodelay, 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 yabba dabba yabba doo.
Oh, yeah, that'll wake. He's good.
This should work.
Now the moral of our story, it's the point we hope we've made. When you go a little loopy, better keep your nurse well paid. Whoa! Some would stand in silence while some just scratch their scalps for the curious ways of the yodeling veterinarian of the Alps.
Have you heard the one about Alfred? A dangerous robot, I'm told. He's got lasers for eyes, and the microchip brain in his skin is terribly cold.
We've heard the one about Alfred. It's strange.
Amazing.
That's true. But now that we've heard about Alfred, we'd like to hear more about you.
Moi? I'm a rumor weed. I'm a rumor weed. A tiny little story is all I need to make a big mess. I'm a rumor weed.
All right, Alfred, I am executing Plan A.
Good luck, Master Larry.
I'm gonna try Plan B.
All right, trying Plan B.
So what is a rumor?
It starts as a story. Maybe it's true, maybe not. But once you repeat it, it's hard to defeat it. Now look at the mess that you've got. Yeah, Alfred's a robot. Everyone knows the story is all over town. We rumor weeds know how a rumor can grow, just like a big weed in the ground. Yes, I'm a rumor weed.
Okay, I'm executing Plan B.
Yes, Plan B.
Alfred, I think we have a problem.
Yes? What's that?
I can't stop this thing.
Oh, dear.
LarryBoy, put your super suction ear down by the weed.
What? Why?
I've installed sensors in your plungers that will tell us about the weed's genetic structure.
Oh, my. Well, here goes.
Hello, hello. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Alfred, is it working?
Yes, perfect. All right, that's enough, Master Larry. You can come back to the Larry cave now.
I'd love to, Alfred. But it got me by the ear.
What? You're a big, strong superhero. Surely you can get away from a little weed.
Yeah, you'd think so, but it's kind of strong.
I'm a rumor weed.
Yes, it's true.
I'm a rumor weed. A tiny little story is all I need.
You better watch out for the rumor weed.
I'm a rumor weed.
She's a rumor weed.
I'm a rumor weed.
Yeah, rumor weed.
A tiny little story is all I need.
You better watch out for the rumor weed.
A tiny little story is all I need.
You better watch out for the rumor weed.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song. We join Larry as he follows the tragic saga of Barbara Manatee in the daytime drama Endangered Love.
Barbara Manatee, you are the one for me. Sent from up above, you are the one I love.
Please don't cry, Barbara. You're a nice manatee. You've been so good to me. But I must go into the world and do noble things for the good of all. And you can't come because you don't speak French. Au revoir.
But if you leave, Bill, who will take me to the ball? Who's going to take me to the ball, Bill? I have a new dress and shoes, a new manatee lipstick. Who will take me to the ball?
I'll take you to the ball, Barbara Manatee.
Please don't go.
I must.
Don't go.
I must.
Don't.
Must.
Don't.
Must.
Barbara Manatee, you are the one for me. Sent from up above, you are the one I love. Barbara Manatee, I'll be your Mon Ami. I'll take you to the ball. I hope you're not too tall.
Bill, I've learned French.
You have?
Mais oui, je suis manatee. See?
Oui, oui, mon ami. I always knew you could. I really hoped you would. Now can we go into the world and do noble things for the good of all?
Yes, but first, Bill, will you take me to the ball? Oh, Bill, will you take me to the ball?
I can't dance.
You can't.
No.
I must go.
Please don't go.
I must.
Don't go.
I must.
Don't.
Must.
Don't.
Must.
Barbara Manatee, you are the one.
Larry, what are you doing?
Just watching a little TV, Bob.
Well, maybe you should read a book.
Yeah, okay.
This has has been Silly Songs with Larry. Tune in next time to hear Bill sing.
Barbara, I've learned to dance.
Oh, Bill.
Your Highness, I believe there is much to fear.
Really? Those peonies are no longer here.
A much greater danger may await you now.
How's that possible?
With permission, Your Highness, I'll tell you how.
Go on.
It's my duty to inform you, and if I'm correct, to ignore this great emergency would be neglect. It's the motto of my office, serve and protect. There are those who walk among us who show no respect.
Really?
The law must be adjusted. There are those who can't be trusted.
Oh my goodness. Tell me about these people.
A sneaky little family who do sneaky little things, who stick their sneaky noses into matters of the king. I fear if they're not dealt with, the prospect makes me weep. A zucchini-shaped sarcophagus is where you'll sleep.
Really? The nerve! I am disgusted.
There are those who can't be trusted.
That sure doesn't sound like a nice family.
Nope. Your Highness, I believe we must act with speed.
Agreed. Say the word. I'll give you what you need.
A simple solution, but you must act now.
Well, how can I help?
With permission, Your Highness, I'll tell you how.
Go on.
After careful calculation, I've got just the thing. We'll send them to the dreaded Isle of Pickling. But before I can take action, we have to close the deal. And it needs a kingly imprint of your royal seal.
I agree. They must be busted.
There are those who can't be trusted. That sneaky little family who do sneaky little things, who stick their sneaky noses into matters of the king. For crimes against the kingdom, their punishment is steep. The Isle of Endless Tickling is where they'll sleep.
The law is now adjusted
for those who can't be trusted. Mordecai is busted.
There are those who can't be trusted.
You're feeling pretty blue. You didn't do what God requested. Oh, yeah, I'll be moving too.
This ain't a pretty picture, no. I said it ain't a pretty sight, no.
You ran from God this morning, and you're well child tonight. But hold on, hang on. Not so fast, your life ain't over yet.
See, we're here to tell you all about
a forgiveness that you can get. You see, God's got a mercy, God's got a love. Right now He's gonna lend a helping hand from up above. Praise the Lord, He's the God of second chances. You'll be floored how His love your life enhances. You can be restored from your darkest circumstances. Our God is a God of second chances.
Ain't it good to know a God who gives a second chance?
Wait, that's enough to get a smile from Mr. Grumpy Pants.
So if you say you're sorry for all the stuff you do, know that He'll be ready with a second chance for you.
Praise the Lord, He's the
second chances. You'll be floored. How is love your life enhances? You can be restored from your darkest circumstances. Our God is a God of second chances. Our God is a God. If you believe God's love is true, then you should know what you should do. If you believe God's love is true, then you should know what you should do. If you believe God's love is true, then you should know what you should do. If you believe God's love is true, then you should know what you should do. God gives us second chance. Second chance, second chance, second chance, second chance. Praise the Lord, He's a God of second chances. You'll be flooring your storm, darkest circumstances. Our God is a God. Second chance, second chance, second chances. The Lord is a God of second chances. You'll be flooring your storm, darkest circumstances. God is a God. Second chances. If you believe God's love is true, then you should know what you should do. If you believe God's love is true, then you should know what you should do. Second chance, second chance, second chance. Praise the Lord, He's a God of second chances. You'll be flooring your storm, darkest circumstances. God is a God. Second chance, second chance. God is a God. God is a
Up to my ears in bitter tears. Can't believe I've sunk this low. As I walk the plankton in a sanctum, got out of Dodge, sailed on a bunless bon voyage. You said north, I headed south, tossed overboard. Good Lord, that's a really large mouth. I'm sleeping with fishes here in the belly of the whale. I'm highly nutritious here in the belly of the whale. That food lousy atmosphere. I don't wanna bellyache. How long is this gonna take? Woke up this morning kinda blue, thinking through that age-old question. How to exit a whale's digestion. It might behoove me to be heaved, head out like a human comet. I wonder what rhymes with comet. I'm sleeping with fishes here in the belly of the whale. I'm highly nutritious here in the belly of the whale. I'm ready to reappear. I don't wanna bellyache, Lord, how long's this gonna take? In times they come rolling around. In times they come breaking us down to the core. Good Lord Christ, we all get a second chance. I'm one of the dishes here in the belly of the whale. They
model of a modern major general. I've information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the facts historical from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I'm very well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations, both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I am teeming with a lot of news. Let's see. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
All right, hang on. I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and animalculous. In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern major general.
In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, he is the very model of a modern major general.
All right, now stay with me. I am the very model of a modern major general. I've information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England, and I quote the facts historical from Marathon to Waterloo in order categorical. I'm very well acquainted, too, with matters mathematical. I understand equations, both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I am teeming with a lot of news. A lot of news. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse. With many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse.
I'm very good at integral and differential calculus. I know the scientific names of beings and animalculous. In short, in matters vegetable, animal, and mineral, I am the very model of a modern major general.
Animal and mineral, he is the very model of a modern major general.
Splendid! Lovely! Oh, thank you! I'm done.
All right, is everybody ready? Did I ever mention that I used to live in Buffalo? Oh, yeah, it's true. Me and my pet mule. Did I mention I had a mule? It goes something like this. I got a mule, her name is Sal.
15 years on the Erie Canal.
She's a good old woika and a good old pal.
15 years on the Erie Canal.
We've hauled some barges in our day, filled with lumber, coal, and hay.
And every inch
Of the way I know, from Albany to the Buffalo.
Low Bridge, everybody down for its low bridge.
Where we're coming to a town.
You can always tell your neighbor, you can always tell your pal,
If you ever navigated on the Erie Canal. Oh yeah, it was quite a 15 years, let me tell you. We went through a lot of mule chow. We better get along on our way, old gal.
15 miles on the Erie Canal.
'Cause you bet your life I'd never part with Sal.
15 miles on the Erie Canal.
Yeah, up there, mule, here comes a lock.
We'll make Rome about
6 o'clock. Oh, one more trip, and back we'll go. Right back home to the Buffalo.
Low Bridge, everybody down for its low bridge.
You see, we're coming to a town. You can always tell your neighbor, you can always tell your pal. If you ever navigated on the Erie Canal. You can always tell your neighbor, you can always tell your pal. If you've ever navigated on the Erie Canal. Nice job, Sal. You really know how to carry a tune. Better than pulling a barge, anyway. Erie Canal! Oh, boy. Sal, you're on my foot.
Baby, I know your eyes see right through my disguise.
And
no one can deny.
Baby, that I'm the one whose love is no surprise.
And he can't tell you no lie.
But there's a secret I've been hiding, I can't keep it no more.
There's this thing about himself he's never told you before.
Baby,
he needs to tell you something.
I don't got a belly button. Oh, I need to tell you something.
You figured out he don't got a belly button.
Belly button, no. Oh, no, no. Baby, please don't squeal. Just tell me how you feel.
'Cause his love is for real.
And if you went away, my heart would never heal.
So to you he appeals.
There's something missing in my middle and it's hard to ignore.
There's this thing about himself he's never told you before.
Baby,
he needs to tell you something.
I don't got a belly button. Oh, I need to tell you something.
You figured out he don't got a belly button.
Belly button, no. Oh, no, no.
Belly button! Belly button! You say your belly button's missing, there's no reason for that, Lord. It's a common thing for gourds, it won't do you any harm. You're technically a fruit, and with that much being said, you're umbilically quivical something on your head! You could ask for a prosthetic, but of course you'd have to know it'd be covered by your shirt, but not your HMO.
Belly button. Belly button.
A stylish something absent from my midriff's decor.
There's this thing about himself he's never told you before.
Baby,
He needs to tell you something.
I don't got a belly button. Oh, I need to tell you something.
You figured out he don't got a belly button.
Belly button, no. Oh, no, no. No belly button. Do I at least get a lollipop?
113 years ago, with one chicken and a coop, my grandma started dyeing eggs for the local Girl Scout troop. She started making money, and as her business grew, she got more hens and colors, and she knew just what to do. She built herself a factory to do what she loved best. She kept on dyeing Easter eggs, but then you know the rest.
Yes, sir.
I suppose it was bound to happen. Her age she could not hide. More than 100 years of living, and then one day she died. But before she drifted off that day, she whispered in my ear, those words I never shall forget. I still hear them loud and clear. She said, Ebby? She always used to call me Ebby. Ebby, I've taught you the family business, and with my dying breath, I say you tell every single person Easter means no death. Now at first, this all confused me. Till then, I realized that as long as I make Easter eggs, it's like she's still alive. built herself a factory to do what she loved best. And I'll keep making Easter eggs, my one and only quest. Tomorrow is my grandma's birthday, and she has given me a job to do. So I've been saving all my money to make her Easter dream come true. Oh, you're really going to love this. I'll make Easter last all year long. We'll have Easter egg hunts every day to please the massive throng.
Throng? It means lots of people.
Everyone will buy my eggs and I'll give them more to munch. They'll buy my yummy chocolate bunnies for breakfast, dinner, lunch. Grandma will be proud of me for keeping her alive and dear. Church was her most favorite place, so Easterland will be right here. She built herself a factory to do what she loved best. And so I'm building Easterland, my one and only quest. When I am interrupted by people bugging me to come to church and save the orphans and shut my factory. But early tomorrow morning, a crew will start at 8 on knocking down that little church and building something great. And folks will come from miles around in trains, on bikes, on legs. And Grandma will live forever, just like my little plastic eggs. I don't care about your service or your windows or your glass. I'm gonna build the world a place where Easter is a blast.
We won't let you do this.
Be gone from me, naysayers who won't help me with my deed. Get out of here and don't come back. I'll go unaccompanied.
We're fired?
Effective immediately. At 8 a.m. the church comes down. I'll show you without guilt. The world would be a better place if that church was never built.
Out and sings a silly song.
Got the munchies on that fateful night, around 8 o'clock. So I phoned in a pizza for delivery. But I had a feeling that something wasn't right, because I waited for hours and no pizza. I set the table with a paper plate. How would I know that it'd be late? It's taken so long, where could it be? Had a 30-minute guarantee. Pizza Angel, please come to me. Tomato sauce and cheese so gooey. Pizza Angel, I'm on my knees. You're my number one pie from Sicily. Did it get lost? Did they just forget? Should I have ordered on the internet? Ready for dinner? Now I'm not so sure. I think my soda's room temperature. Pizza Angel, please come to me. Tomato sauce and cheese so gooey. Pizza Angel, I'm on my knees. And don't forget to add my favorite anchovies. I was concerned for my delivery. 8 little slices of heaven for me. Can't stop thinking it'll make me smile when I taste my first I opened the door in expectation, but it was the saddest sight I ever saw. I could still smell the sweet aroma of deep dish goodness, but the box was empty.
Your house number was broken, so I couldn't find you. I was getting kind of hungry, so I ate your pizza. Sorry about that. You don't need to tip me or anything.
Pizza Angel, please come to me. Tomato sauce and cheese so gooey. Pizza Angel, I'm on my knees. You'll live forever in my memory. Pizza Angel, please come to me. Tomato sauce and cheese so gooey. Pizza Angel, I'm on my knees. I will miss you for eternity.
I'll never forget you, Pizza Angel.
And now it's time for Silly Songs with Larry, the part of the show where Larry comes out and sings a silly song.
There once was a boy who lived in a house, and the house sat under a tree. By the tree ran a fence that stretched far and wide around the gated community.
Can I have my ball? Can you get my ball? I kicked it into the tree, and my ball bounced up, and my ball dropped in to the gated community.
Oh, the gated community is where we like to be. Everything's so lovely, oh, our hearts are filled with glee. And when you come to visit, you can stand outside and see what a lovely bunch we are in our gated unity.
Can I have my ball? Can you get my ball? I kicked it into the tree, and my ball bounced up, and my ball dropped in to the gated community.
Oh, the gated community is where we like to be. Our clothes are never dirty and our lawns are always green. And when you come to visit, you can stand outside and see what a tiny bunch we are in our gated unity. The gated community, we think you will agree, is pleasantly devoid of unsightly stray debris.
Free of debris.
Gated community, our smiles are wide smiles and comfy custody. And when you come to visit, you stand outside. What a smiley bunch we are in our gated unity. Oh, our gated community is where we like to be. Our lives have been made perfect by a happy entrance fee.
And my ball bounced
when you
up,
come to visit,
and my ball
you can
dropped
stand outside and see
to the gated commune.
what a lovely bunch we are.
To the gated commune.
What a happy bunch we are in our gated community.
This has been Silly Songs with Larry.
Oh, look, a ball.
Tune in next time to hear Larry say,
Thank you.
Grab your root beer, hold it high, whack your shipmate in the eye, yank his hair and break his nose, watch your back, it's Jolly Joe.
Grab your root beer, hold it high,
Whack your shipmate in the eye, yank his hair and break his nose, watch your back, it's Jolly Joe. You got it now! Keep it up, lads! Swing your shipmate promenade, smack him with a rusty blade, spin around and do-si-do, watch your step, it's Jolly Joe!
Swing your shipmate promenade, smack him with a rusty blade, spin around and do-si-do,
Watch your step, it's Jolly Joe! Watch your back, scallywaggons!
Pirates do as pirates please, we're terrors of the seven seas,
And when we've pillaged all our foes, there ain't no place like Jolly Joe. Grab a keg of ginger ale, hop up on a wooden pail, drop it on your shipmate's Edicts goes, oh, there ain't no place like Jolly Great! Arg!